Hey, what's up, gamers? Got just a few pickups to show you guys, but gonna make the video kind of long here as I got a lovely story attached to the last one that I picked up, which was in Bullhead City Monday. Story of misery and torment. So hang around for that. Anyways, gonna show the other ones first here. This one here was probably the best pickup of the month, as I haven't been getting out all that much, mainly because of the heat, hence the start of the story. Anyways, got this at my swap meet, and due to the heat, they've been opening up at night instead of daytime now, and not going over good. They're just not getting many vendors, nor are they getting many customers walking around. But figured what the hell, I'd give it a try, and there was a few people there selling stuff. And this was a guy that, he's been there for quite a while. He's got an indoor area for what he's got set up, and occasionally he gets old school games in. It's just a lot of the times they're really trashed, and this time I was at the right place at the right time. Somebody had brought in just a little pile of games to put on consignment, and they didn't want much for them. Anyways, got Metroid Other M for the Wii for $5 fucking, and it is like brand new. It's like pretty much the only thing that was wrong with it is I think a kid did this, as a little kid, because an adult would have trashed it, but looked like somebody just stepped on it kind of lightly enough to crack the bottom of the box here. That was the only problem. Rest of it, disc looks brand new, book looks brand new, so all I have to do is just swap out the box. Oh wow, thunder. Now not only is it 100 fucking degrees out, now I'm gonna get humidity, man. Thank you, Jobu. Fuck. Can't win, man. I hope the hell it rains a little bit at least. At least get some moisture in the damn air. It's just been hotter than hell here, man. We're having a really hot summer here in Kingman. So, first kick-ass pickup, because I don't know where else I could get this game for $5 fucking. Next games. This one I got at Hastings Books, Music, and Video here in Kingman. They were having a $10 sale for next-gen systems, 360, PS3, whatnot. Got Quantum Theory for the Xbox 360 for $10, brand new. This is not a bad game. Metroid, I've just started playing this, so all I can say is I like it so far, but I don't know if I like it as much as the originals. This one, I've been playing it long enough to where I've teamed up with the girl in it, and I'm on the verge of blowing up the first tower, but trippy friggin' graphics, trippy bad guys in it, just cool game for $10. This one, I'm fucking loving it. But then, I'm a sick, fat, twisted, demented bastard that happens to love blood, guts, and gore, as in, I grew up watching horror movies. I love horror movies. That and sci-fi, and this is as close as I've found to being able to be in a really gory live-action horror movie, as in play through it. A lot of blood and guts. It's a Splatterhouse for the 360, and even cooler, has the original arcade games on it, Splatterhouse 1 through 3, as unlockables, to where once you've passed a few levels, you start unlocking them. And I just got far enough to unlock Splatterhouse 3 and play just like the arcade, so really cool. Definitely worth picking up. This was like $29.95 or whatever over at GameStop, brand new. It's finally under $30. Definitely worth picking up. If you can get it used in good shape, power to you. Now for the story of misery and torment, and why I don't fucking want to go to Bullhead, let alone have the urge to go anywhere else other than my home city here in Kingman. I got really friggin' bored just of not finding anything to do around here, as in the swap meet's gone to shit. My thrift stores, every time I go, it's the same shit, different month. So I'm just, I've gotten to the point where I just don't get out much, and it's been really hot. But had a rock hit my windshield last week, so got a new one. And speaking of windshields, and this is one of the few commercials I see on TV that doesn't lie. I'll give you a hint. Bond's better. It was fortunate my insurance covered it because it wasn't my own fault. Somebody kicked up a rock at me and put a nice crack in it. But went through Safe Light, and just like the commercial, guy came out, put it in your windshield, and I drive a 2001 Honda Accent 2-door, and because it's older, I didn't have much tint, and the one that he brought was for one of the newer Accents, a lot of tint, but not enough to make it illegal, but just the top part where a lot of people around here, they just get the strip across the top to block out the sun. Got a nice blue tint, hence blue photophobia. Somebody was thinking about me. I went to Bullhead Monday, and I think it was like 113 degrees down there, man. Hot enough to light one of your fucking farts without a match, man. It just freaking combusts once it hits the atmosphere. Anyways, got crazy, wanted to go down there just to check out the thrift stores and game store, as Bullhead City, Arizona is the only place fairly close to me that's got a retro game store. Did good going down there because the windshield's darker, man. That hot out. Until I got out of my car with the AC blasting all the way down, I could tell how hot it was. Freaking awesome. So thank you, Safe Light. You guys are awesome. The thing that's not awesome is having a battery from fucking Walmart in your goddamn car. And this is something, man, I've never had this happen to me. This has to do with just your battery dying. Usually when I've had a car battery die on me, it gives me a hint that it's on the verge of dying, as in the car will get to the point to where it doesn't start up as easy, like vroom, 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 and then eventually starts up or not. I made about 5 stops before I went to the game store and snagged myself a copy of Demolition Man on Sega CD. The only thing I got down there for all this misery and torment I went through. Went to leave. Went to start the car. Click. As in that click noise of death, which means you barely got enough juice to turn on a few little lights. As in, as soon as I turn on the key, all my dash lights would go out. I mean, just totally zapped it dead. So, I'm thinking maybe the heat had a factor to it, as in Walmart batteries are shit. And, I don't know how old this battery was. They didn't punch the date on it, so I don't know when it was purchased, but it was the original battery that I had in my car when I got it. And it was fairly newish looking, so thought nothing of it. I figured it would last more than a couple of years, as in I'm on the 2nd year of owning my used Hyundai. Just a shit situation, man. This game store happens to be in the one shopping center that doesn't have an auto store in the shopping center, as in I had to walk about. Everybody was saying, oh, there's one a block away you can get to for an auto place. And so, oh, block, I guess I could deal with that, even that I'm freaking disabled and don't do good in heat. But because they were up on a freaking hill, I had to walk through the parking lot, which was a ways. Thank you, Kentucky Fried Chicken, for being halfway and having that sand bucket sized soda cup, as in this big, that big around with a fucking handle on it, as in like a bucket handle. Stopped there, got something to drink because I was already sweating like a son of a bitch getting through the freaking hotter than hell parking lot. And then basically this auto place was downhill out of the shopping center to the freeway and then AutoZone. Goddamn, man. Time I got there, I looked like I just jumped out of a swimming pool. Reason not to come to Arizona, guys, gals, spring break type freaks in the summer. I don't care how fun spring break looks here in the summer. at Lake Havasu. All I can say is look up all the heat stroke victims we get during spring break, man. Bullhead, hot. Havasu, Fubar. You could add on about 5 freaking degrees more. Anyways, just freaking hot. Get there. Oh, I need a battery for my car. I could tell I freaking walked, man. It was so obvious. It's like, oh, here, man, I'll get right on it here and see what we got. Looked through all their batteries, which they had tons of. The one battery that they were out of was for my fucking car. So, oh, we're out of batteries. It's like, I could order one for you. And it's like, dude, I walked. I need it now. So he's cool enough to get one of his guys to go down to their store in the next little city just out of Bullhead, which is basically Mojave County. So not too far. Even though I think the dude stopped for lunch or whatever on the way there or on the way back, as in I stood there forever waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it's like the magical part of this story. Small car, small battery, as in it's about this wide, that big. Probably doesn't even weigh close to 50 pounds. By the time I made it back up to KFC, that 50 or so pounds turned into 100, man. Is it uphill, then across the goddamn parking lot again. And this is where I really hate the people in that area. They're just freaking rude. First guy that walked by me, man, and I could tell I was on the edge of either having one of my blackouts or whatever, or heat stroke or worse or whatever, as in that's what the heat does to you out here. That's the difference between there and here in Kingman. We get a little bit of a breeze, so it doesn't feel like it's just taking the oxygen from you to where you can't catch your breath. Bullhead, once you start to where you're breathing hard, it's like it's just stealing the breath before you can take a breath. So I was up to that point. Motherfucker walks right in front of me, and he had to at least be in his 30s or whatever, a lot younger than me. Didn't even look at me, man, just kept walking like, oh, fuck you. So it's like, yeah, I looked at him back, oh, fuck you too. Kept walking. Another group of people walked right past me, car, hint, to rip on my home race. All of them are white, redneck, racist, mudduck assholes. There, had to change it a little bit so it's not quite my race, because I'm not a redneck, and I'm not an asshole. These goddamn people, man, nobody was going to stop just to say, hey, man, do you need a hand or anything? Do you need help? Are you going to die? Nope, by the time I got to my car and set the battery really, really fucking fast on the passenger seat after I got the driver's side door open and slammed my ass into the car seat, as in I was like that close to blacking out. Went over to another restaurant just to cool down, man. Gatorade, not H2O. Gatorade, man, that's the only thing that made me start feeling better and snapping out of it. Went back to put the battery in and swap them out. Right after I got the battery in and was just getting ready to close the hood, man, the one person that walked up and said, hey, man, do you need help? Old Mexican dude. As in Mexicans, you guys, all awesome as far as I'm concerned. This guy couldn't have been more helpful, man. And I could tell, man, that he saw my handicap license plate and was like, oh, hey, I say, you a fellow Crip? It's like, I could tell he was handicapped. He had his cane. He was walking like he was hurting. But he was nice enough to hang around until I got that son of a bitch to start, just in case it was something else, man. And he was probably willing to give me a ride wherever I needed to get a part, or probably not home, hence I live in Kingman, a little ways to go, but just generous as hell. Hospitable. That seems to be something lacking around here, where it's like, Mexicans, man, I love all the ones that I met around here, man. Our guy that takes care of our well, not really groundskeeper, man. We just got a guy that's kind of one of those helper types that does a little bit of landscaping, or just handyman type dude, man. Mexican. Coolest dude I know around this town. That's just hard to find people like that in this area. I don't know what it is with Arizona, man, but it's like just being hospitable, just giving a shit about something other than yourself. That seems to be lacking around here. So, now you can put the kids to bed. That's the end of the story of Deceit and Pain and Misery and Torment. Haven't played this yet on my Sega CD, but I have played it on an emulator, and it's not a bad game. I got it for $6. Or, let's see, if I add on the price of the fucking battery, I had to get it AutoZone, hence they went and got me one, so I didn't have a choice in brand or price, man. Let's see. Yeah, I call it $130 for going down there to get this, man. It was an expensive battery. I didn't have the core with me because I ain't that fucking crazy. I was going to carry the core battery all the way there and then carry one all the way back, so that was like $12 that they added to it for not having it. Thank you, AutoZone. But hopefully Duralast will be built to last. Just only wish it was built with a fucking handle. That's the only thing the Walmart one had going for it. It had a fucking handle so you can carry the shit. Bear hugging it, man. That's what made that sucker start getting heavy. Was just having to hold it like this or under my arm. Also, hold my gigantic cup of soda like a baby, man. Sure as fuck wasn't going to drop that. So, I'm going to put an end to this vid, man. I don't know what the hell it's doing out there. Just going to give you guys kind of a help video on this television here, just to tell you what I did to it, but I got to see what the weather's doing. As in, don't want to be on my expensive computer here and get zapped. Later, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my story of Torment.